This is the essence of the Atlanta chapter of Links. All Links chapters first formed around friendships. Discrimination meant most early gatherings of the Atlanta chapter took place in the living rooms of members' homes.
Back in 1953, everything was totally segregated, so there were no public places where we could meet.
From those living rooms, lives were changed because the Links isn't just a social organization. Its members are passionate about developing their communities and helping young people grow into responsible adults.
Well, if I would not have had the Links, probably right now I would not have the same self-esteem or know how to go to a restaurant, how to eat, how to put my hands on the table, not my elbows, things like that. It just taught you different ways how to do things, how to approach a situation. It taught me how to be a better person, how to talk properly, speak, how to give my opinions without doing it in a negative way, things like that.
6 of the 276 Links chapters are in Atlanta. Each must develop programs devoted to the arts, services to youth, and 3 other facets listed. Since 1986, the Links Atlanta chapter has spent time tutoring, nurturing, and encouraging students at Cohen Middle School. The results have transformed lives for many families.
When I was a part of Links, I was in the 6th grade. I was always in trouble. My counselor, Miss Bird, actually said, you know what, I'm going to put you in a program that will change you. So she put me with the Links, and the day I got there, I was like, what is this? But once I started attending each program, each session, each field trip, it brought a positive environment around me, which allowed me to change my attitude.
The ability to find a positive path through the center of adversity is a signature characteristic of Links members in Atlanta. The names on the screen are the charter members of the Atlanta chapter, the oldest Links chapter in Georgia. Many, like Rose Palmer, were doctors' wives. All were committed to exposing young people to the arts by hosting programs, allowing talented students to receive scholarships or stipends for extended training in the arts. In later years, they took students from Project LEAD to programs such as Bal Ethnic's annual production of the Urban Nutcracker. Nationally, the Links have given million-dollar grants to educational institutions, such as the United Negro College Fund, and built schools for children in several African nations. All projects are personally financed by Links members and corporate donations.
When I was president in '82, we partnered with Africare in Washington and dug water wells in Africa. Every president since then has had her own particular area of Africa in which she has worked.
In the early days, the Atlanta Links chapter members dedicated time and their own resources to the Carrie Still Pitts Home, an orphanage that has operated since 1888, and the Gate City Day Nursery Association. The Links developed and funded a Head Start program there years before the concept became a part of national policy. For nearly 30 years, Atlanta Links members have supported the Project LEAD program at Cohen Middle School. It exposes students to experiences that challenge their self-perceptions. 8th grade Project LEAD program participant Olympia Worthen was part of a debate panel at the Georgia State Capitol. That experience gave her a different perspective about laws and government. Olympia has also changed her ideas about leadership because of the Atlanta Links Project LEAD program at her school.
But I also believe that a leader starts off as a follower, but they follow the right people to become a leader.
Olympia, Shantavia, Asia, and hundreds of others can tell you from personal experience, if you are following a member of the Atlanta Links, then you're probably following the right person. Through the years, a state Supreme Court justice, civil rights advocates, medical professionals, entrepreneurs, artists, and a woman who served as Southern Area Director for the Links have made this Atlanta Links chapter a gold standard in the organization.
But I think that the thing that's unique about it is a microcosm of the Black community. It has teachers and lawyers and doctors and nurses and homemakers and whatever profession you can come up with, they are in the Atlanta chapter.
The Atlanta Links chapter also has something else unique, a legacy of sisterhood that spans several generations. Charter member Ann Cooper became a showcase for that legacy when the United States President Barack Obama mentioned her during his inaugural address in 2008. But above all else, the Atlanta Links chapter instills the feel of family to its members.
Well, I have stayed with the organization because I felt very sentimental toward it, because my mother was a charter member, my aunt, my sister, and all of her friends were my personal friends. And then as the organization began to grow, I got to meet many of the young people coming into the city that I never would have known otherwise, and I don't want to just sit here and do nothing after my husband died, and it's just an opportunity for me to serve.
These are the faces of some of the women who have been inducted or transferred into this Links chapter. Their lives have become part of a sisterhood based on service. That's the way the Links of Atlanta started in 1953, and it's the way the chapter continues to operate as it celebrates 60 years of growth in 2013. I'm Atlanta Links member Angelique Proctor, wishing this very deserving organization a happy anniversary.